Hello everyone. If in the last video we talked about the modes in which we control our aperture, shutter speed and ISO, in this video I'm going to talk about exposure. And what exactly is the exposure? Well, the best way to understand an exposure is to make an analogy and compare the exposure or the final image with a bucket full of water. Well, the analogy refers to the fact that the bucket is the format in which we are recording, and the water in the bucket is the amount of light necessary to get that good exposure. Well, the bucket is the ISO. As you increase your ISO, you need less light to get that exposure or to fill that bucket with water. So you would have a smaller amount of water necessary to fill that bucket. Now, how we fill that bucket? Well, we need a stream of water, which is determined by the aperture, and we need to determine for how long we let that stream of water fill in that bucket. So we have two ways of filling the bucket. We can have a big stream of water pouring in the bucket for a short period of time, or we can have a longer period of time and a smaller stream of water. So we would have the stream of water determining the aperture, while the period of time, of course, the shutter speed. Once you get that bucket full of water, meaning the necessary light, then you get that good exposure. Now, also based on this analogy, if you pour too much water in the bucket, all the water will spill out, so you would have too much water or too much light in your picture, meaning an overexposed. On the other side, if you are not pouring enough water, you would have less water in the bucket. So in this analogy, we would have an underexposed picture. I hope this analogy helped you understand what exactly is an exposure and how it works. Now, in the second video, we are going to talk about stops of light and how we measure those stops of light to get our good exposure, right? Till next time, hope you enjoyed this video and see you around.